Piper, what do you think? Come here. Nope. Hello. There will be a much more in-depth video on the transformation itself, but I wanted to make a before for the studio space. So here it is. I'm gonna give you a little tour, and my cat has decided to join me, and he's gone. But they're both in here because they have not been allowed in here, because I usually keep all my tropical plants in here, and I didn't want anyone eating anything that would make them ill, so I've been pretty stringent about keeping the cats out of here. But anyway, we're gonna flip the camera around. There's really only enough in here for me to sit down, film this video, and work on cleaning. So you'll see my two cats as I flip the camera and show you what's going on. Welcome to the studio. Eventually there's gonna be a new door because this one doesn't close properly. I've got a hook on the inside here so that I can close this and film with the cats in here. This was here when I moved in, it was like this. So eventually we're gonna get a new door. I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Easily, no. Plausibly, yes. So that's where we walk in from. I'm gonna pop that open in case the cats decide to escape. So to my right is the main wall that I have been filming behind, a white wall. And the entire room is blank, mostly white walls. There's some areas that didn't get painted just because there was stuff going on. So there's some splashes of, I think it's like purple and teal if I remember right. I have my clothes hanging up on a little rack that'll probably stay there because I don't have any reason to move it, and I'll kind of leave part of that half as kind of an outlet and place for clothes and stuff like that, and then the rest of the room will be for the studio. At least that's what I'm thinking right now. There's two windows in here. The one I'm pointing the camera at the moment can open. It's got a screen. The other window cannot. It is, I think there's a crack or something, and the screen's on the inside. Hopefully gonna get those replaced at some point, maybe sooner than later. We'll see, we'll see. And then the floors are wood. There is my cat, Sueño. She is checking out the floor. And so all that's really on the floor are my two cats, a speaker. Where's Garbanzo? I thought I heard him bumping around, maybe not. Yes, I have my speaker. There's Garbanzo, right on cue. And then a power strip, a little lamp, and then the stool that I sit at to film these videos. So that's kind of the room. The floors are the first thing. Tomorrow I have someone coming in for a quote to tell me how much it's gonna cost to have these floors kind of sanded and refinished, because I think that's something I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's kind of a look at the room as it stands right now. Again, there will be a larger video about the whole process. This won't be necessarily a part of that unless it's just B-roll of me walking around. But I'll go again more towards the center of the room and give you one more look around. Again, this is the before. Switch here to the wider lens. Just give you a pan around. Thank you for checking this out. There's almost 350 of you that are subscribed, and if you want to see what happens with this room as I turn it into my studio space, subscribe, and you'll see that and a lot more on this channel. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, queries, theories, concerns, or anything else, please don't hesitate to let me know, and we'll see you soon. Peace.